Hello. It's me. I'm back. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Beta here, and today I have the most evil Pokemon team, as you can see on your screen. Sorry, I need to move my webcam like this. Perfect. I don't know how I move it now, though. That's the only problem. Perfect. Anyways, this team is pretty evil because the Gengar underspeeds the Butterfree by 1 point, and you just put stuff to sleep with the Befuddle funny move, and then you spam Hex. And yeah, that's how the team works. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'll leave, you can see the code on your screen. I'll leave a paste pin down in the description below. That's the team we're using. Also, our rank is really, really pitiful. Like, it's Omega bad, but I hope that'll make the games more fun, which I do hope will happen. TBH, be honest. Also, if you're watching this video, I'm Blue. Also, if you're watching, feel free to drop a follow on Twitch. We are, as you can see, we're 4 followers away from a 300 follower dance party that I will do on the Discord, which you can also check out in the description below. So yeah, that's the biz that's been happening recently. So feel free to drop a follow on the Twitch. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube. Of course, you don't have to do any of this. It's all just recommended. I personally recommend it because I'm a lot more active on Twitch than I am on YouTube. So let's do it. All right, Marowak. This guy has a pretty cool team. The only thing that could be a slight problem is if he leads off Cinderace Rillaboom. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know. The problem is Cinderace Rillaboom into Butterfree Whimsicott would be kind of bad, because then I'm pretty much guaranteed to lose a Pokemon, or at least have my Whimsicott switched out via eject button turn 1. So what I need to do is I think I'm going to lead a little bit more passive here with Clefairy Rotom. Although this thing no nasty plot, I don't even know. It better. No. Rip. So actually, I'm just going to go like this. Forget it. The point of the team is to be evil, and evil we shall be. So we're going to lead off with this. And we can also protect Butterfree if we need to, so that's good. And then the back, we're going to bring Gengar, and I think Clefairy is the play here. Yeah, we'll go Clef. I like that. Let's do. This team is evil. You guys will see. All you need to do is click Befuddle and sleep both of their Pokemon, and you're good. Alright, let's see. He does lead off with exactly what I was afraid of. To no one's surprise, because that's how this works. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so the question is, what does he fake out here? And I don't know. So what I might do, the only, like, if he, okay. So I've been in this position before. It's kind of a pin, because what happens is, yeah, you guys see the follower goal. Just follow on Twitch. The only problem I have with this is, if I am to max this thing and he's to double into it with like a fireball fake out, I just lose my Butterfree turn 1, which I'm not a fan of. So what I might actually do is I might protect Tailwind, because that covers for every play. But then again, if he, I'm gonna go like this. I'm just gonna full send turn 1, Tailwind, Befuddle Tailwind. Let's do it. Plus, if he doubles the Butterfree, I get the Tailwind off. So I'll be faster than the Cinderace and can put it to sleep. Even though it's not guaranteed, we are gonna put it to sleep, because that's how we do it out here. Look at it. Big Butterfree. Thumbnail right there. Trying to make a thumbnail face, but I'm not doing that. Thumbnail faces are dumb. But there's the fake out as I expected. So I will get the Tailwind off here. Very good. Unfortunately, Powerball is going to hurt a decent amount. But we're going to get the big Befuddle off here. Dang, that move is strong. I love it. That's it. See? We're gaming. We're gamers today. Chat, YouTube, whatever, whoever's watching. This is the most gaming power ever. The ability to put a Pokemon to sleep with a max move. It's so unfair. It's so unfair. Wah, wah. I'm crying. It's so unfair. Zowie. Okay, so Crocodile comes in. I smell another sleep in the near future. Or we get... No, I can't switch a route because it's a typey type. So I'm just going to Moonblast and Befuddle, I think. And hope the Cinderace stays asleep. That would be very funny. Let's go Befuddle, gang. Can I get a 1 in the comments for Befuddle Gang? Actually, no, the question of the day today is, what is your favorite status condition? I'll probably put that on the screen or something, because I think that is a very valid thing. What is your... Mine is sleep, because everything in VGC is sleep. You have red sleep, you have blue sleep, you have yellow sleep, and of course you have sleep. Switches out the Cinderace. I don't agree with that, because now I can just sleep whatever he sends in now. Watch, this thing will go to sleep. You guys ready? Or unless this kills, that would be funny. Bop. Yeah, he's AV or something. Don't be policy. Boom! Special attack drop. Let's go. Big Befuddle. Watch. Sleep right here. If I sleep, the recording's over. Boom! I'm such a bad person, dude. I'm so evil. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm so evil. He's so bad. He's like, he saw my Pokemons. Now that's what's going through his head right now. He's like, hi, he see my Pokemons. This guy is fuming right now. He's like, how is he so lucky? But it's not luck. It's pure skill, if you guys didn't know. So the last two Pokemon are the Sleepy Boys. Urshifu is guaranteed to stay asleep this turn. Actually, didn't. No, it's not. I can wake up. So what I'm gonna do is he has to max probably the Cinderace here if he wants to win. So I'm gonna Airstream the Cinderace, and I'm going to Moonblast the Urshifu like a bad person. Oh, he didn't even max. He just loses. That's fine. Bam. He has Sash. That shouldn't matter. Gaming. Can you stay asleep? No wake ups. Special attack drop. We're so good. All the hacks is in our favor today. The 1 out of 3 chance does provide, as you can see. Airstream, 1,000,000 damage. Let's go. It should have killed, honestly, but Butterfree's pretty weak. Not with sleep, though. Not with the power of sleep. Okay, if you please double sleep. Frick. Pyro Balls. No, ow. That's fine. If Urshifu stays a sleeper, I think we win, though. So he kills our Maximus boy. That's fine. We won the game. Trust me. It's all about oh, he dies to Life Orb, too. Yeah, this is over. He do be fast asleep, though. Oh, he doesn't die Life Orb. That's sad. Okay, so now this is a weird turn. I think I can win, though. Well, we still have a turn to Talon. Wait, this is over. Because I'm going to Gengar and win now. The only problem is if both of these Mons die, I lose because Clefairy can't do damage. But that's not going to happen. Because we're so much better. How many turns of win do we have? 1. That's fine. So we're going to... Do we Hex just to BM? No, we're going to Shadow Ball. No, we just D-Gleam, right? That double kills? Yeah, D-Gleam should double kill. And then we Moonblast the Urshifu on the Sucker Punch, I think. He could wake up here at Sucker Punch. That would suck, honestly. And then Powerball the Whimsicott. Ooh, wait a minute. If he Sucker Punch Powerballs, I think no, I have a turn to Talon. Wait a minute. I Dazzling Gleam. And then I have to Moonblast Cinderace here, right? Yeah, that's the play. This is so stupid. This is the stupidest game of Pokemon I've ever played in my entire life. Dynamaxing the 2 HP Cinderace. Let's see here. Oh, he has so much HP. Don't wake up. That should be range. He also didn't Sucker Punch, so I just win. And we win. And we crit the Urshifu, which didn't matter at all, but whatever. Bam, 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 bam. You guys can call me a bad person, but we won the game. So, am I really that bad if I won? I don't think so. Also, updated trainer credit. I hope you guys enjoy it. Oh, I got some iron. We destroyed him and got iron. That's so sad. This video needs 2 likes for that. We're going until we lose today, by the way. Starting after the second game, because I want to get at least 2 games in, so that works. The evil sleep mechanism has defeated the first opponent. Oh, there's also purple sleep. I forgot to mention that. Purple sleep is a thing. Alright, Trick Room plus Rillaboom. Interesting. Meowstic. And the thing about Meowstic is, if you guys want to see it set, it's pretty cool. It just hard beats Trick Room and Sun, which I think is really fun. It also beats Side Span with it, because it has Expanding Force in Prison, but... I think this guy will lead off with the Trick Room, so I'm going to make my signature patented anti-Trick Room lead with this team and then bring the Whimsicott Gengar in the back. It's always like the first three and then like a filler depending on the matchup. I guarantee you it'll always be like that. Let's see here. Okay. Let's do it. Do it. And he doesn't leave Trick Room. Oh, of course. Anyways. Let's win RQ, shall we? The only question I have is what is he gonna... Because he's obviously faking out the Butterfree here. And if he maxes the Crawdon, that could be really bad. So I have to kind of play around the fake out onto Butterfree because he's not attacking Whimsicott here, obviously, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out into Whimsicott. I'm just going to protect. It's such an easy play to make. The problem is I don't know how much a Max Geyser does into the Butterfree. I don't know if I live a Max Geyser through Protect into Grassy Glide, which would suck. But we'll see. I could also potentially max it to get the sleep off, but I'm not playing around that for 2 games in a row. We're gonna protect the Butterfree. That works. Fake out. Clink. He also didn't max, which is epic. Crabhammer. Clink. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Now that I'm in a favorable position, because he isn't good, we can Moonblast and Befuddle. Because Befuddle is a guaranteed OHKO on the Rillaboom, which is super epic. From what I have calculated. Unless it's like AV. You pretty much, if you Befuddle a Rillaboom, you learn its item or it dies. One of the two. So Butterfree gets big on the opposition, obviously, as you can see. There's the Glide. That shouldn't do a lot, yeah. Does more than I'd like it to, though. For a quad... This is going to hurt. Yeah. There's the big Moonblast. This might actually just pick up the one-hit KO. Probably not, though. Never mind. Ooh. It's tough, tough, tough. Hey, if I paralyze or sleep here, we're good. But we're going to sleep, because that's what we do out here. Okay, Rillaboom goes down. Beautiful play from me. That works, too. Because I guess he can still Aqua Jet, but it's not as scary as other stuff that he can do. The only problem... Oh, he can't even Aqua Jet. He can't even Aqua Jet my Whimsicott, because if I click tail when I go first because of Prankster. Yeah, we're good. We're chilling. He goes into this. What is this? Oh, there's the Tricky Room. Okay, here's the thing about Tricky Room. It doesn't work. You just put it to sleep. It's that easy. So here's how we outplay the Tricky Room. Or we could switcheroo it. That could be interesting. Give it the eject button and then switch it out before it can do anything. You know what? I'm not even opposed to that. I'm gonna try it. Because especially since you get the status before they switch out. Very epic play. Also, I'll take your Eviolite too. Yep, he tries to Aqua Jet me. Will not switch me out because I'm no longer Eviolite. Or I'm no longer eject button, but he is. We're gonna have the big Befuddle off here. If this isn't going to kill, it's not even going to come close. Yeah, it's only doing a little bit, but we're more or less doing it for the status condition, which will be sleep, by the way. See? I mean, it's almost like I'm good at the game. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Plus, he switches out here, which is even better. So the Dusclops goes away, and it hasn't even burned to turn to sleep. That's so evil, dude. This team is so evil. Goes into Dragalge. What does Dragalge even do? Probably just Sludge Waves here, if I had to guess. Dragalge. I mean, I could just Befuddle the Crawdon here, right? I like that play. Moonblast and Befuddle Crawdon. I'll do that. And if I get a sleep, I win. Pretty much comes down to can I get the 1 out of 3 or 100 or 3 out of 3 chance. Big Dragalge, as I expected. This should be big Dragalge, at least. Dragalge. I love calling it that. Yes, Dragalge will be getting big here. I think that's such a weird design, dude. If we sleep it though, we win. Max Guard? Do you think that will actually stop me? I'm an unstoppable force of nature, Chief. I am unable to be stopped. I am literally look. Here's the funny thing. He's gonna unless I roll poison, he's gonna get status through Max Guard, which is the funniest part. So okay, chat. Here's how. Okay, YouTube. Here's how it's gonna work. Sleep equals he forfeits instantly. Para could be worse, honestly. I wish I just got sleep there, to be honest. That would have been funnier. But then again, the Dusclops hasn't burned a turn of sleep yet, which means I have a very good chance at winning this game. Especially with Hex, Specs, Gengar in the back. Which is going to be super clutch once something dies. So there's a sleeping boy. He's going to find my Eviolite, which I took from him. He's going to find my Sash, which doesn't matter anymore. And now Butterfree goes back to baby form, or babby form, whatever you want to say. Alright. Now, we can just keep attacking the Dusclops until it dies. I think that's the best play. Because he can't wake up this turn. He's guaranteed to stay asleep. The big Moonblast off. He's probably going to try setting up Trick Room, but like I said, he can't. Because he hasn't spent a turn asleep yet. Hurricane. They should do a decent amount, honestly. Wow. They did a lot. There's the Oozer. Will be in a Whimsicott. You know what? I'm fine with that. I think I brought Meowstic in the back. But I'm not risking him being policy, so I'm not going to click Expanding Force on it. He crits, that's not the end of the world. Like I said, Gengar will be doing the dash on him. Especially if I kill the Dusclops here. Which I think I can with Pollen Puff, because I don't want to risk the 9% chance of Hurricane missing. Especially if he gets Trick Room up here, so... Yeah. If Trick Room goes up, I don't know if Pollen Puff kills now. I have to go for Hurricane. Or actually, wait a minute. What else did I have? Did I have, Oh, I have Meowstic. I can Expanding Force, Pollen Puff the Dusclops here. I like that. And if he ally switches, he doesn't get Trick Room up, obviously, which is super nice. So you go to Meowstic here. We're going to Expanding Force. I could also Imprison. I like Imprison more, actually, because then he just guaranteed is not to get it. Just doesn't get it up. Unless he kills me, so I'm going to Expanding Force here. Expanding Force and Hurricane. No, Pollen Puff. I think this should kill. That's fine. See, the reason I'm fine with this is he's not getting up the Trick Room, which is super good. He's probably Weakness Policy too, if I had to guess. Yeah. Get a little bit of damage off. Full para. Wormwind. Is this into Meowstic? Yeah. You know what? I'm fine with this. The only problem is now the game is a little bit awkward. Especially since I have only Gengar left. So what I have to do here is actually, he has one more turn of Big, right? He has one more turn of Big. So the question is, does he ally switch here? And unfortunately, I hate this mind game more than you would understand. Let's see. Oh, he's actually out of Big. That means I can win. That means this is incredibly winnable. Because Specs Hex is going to delete whatever he decides to get hit with. Also, one thing to note is that Butterfree is faster than the other thing. So what I can actually do here is, let me think about this. If I double the Dragalge with Hurricane and, what's it called? Hurricane and Hex, I just win the game. Because if he ally switches, I kill. And if he doesn't, I also win. Perfect, look at that, beautiful. If I hit the Hurricane, it's over. So the double there was probably the smartest play I could have made. Because it kills the Dusclops, and then Hex will OHKO the other thing from where it's at. So I made the right play there, covered for the ally switch, and now I win. That's how we do it out here. Get the Hex off, and this is going to delete this thing. And that's the game. 130 base power, Specs modest max special attack on the crit, by the way. That will be more than enough to lock up the game for me. So yeah, 2-0 with the team right now. I didn't get as lucky as I did. The only luck I got was the sleep on the Dusclops. Like, ideally you get sleep every time with this team because of how broken the status condition is. But, like, the worst case scenario is you double poison because there's a lot of stuff that's immune to poison in the meta right now. Para is like a mid ground, but ideally you want to get sleep every time. And I have replays where I've just slept every opponent in the game. It's pretty sad. So we're against Ozzy. Let's see what he has. Okay, so he has Sun Trick Room, which means I have to lead Meowstic here. This is, like, the only problem is Lapras, but even then I lead Butterfree to beat that, so. Gengar Whimsicott in the back. So this is the anti-Sun Trick Room lead. It works every time. Unless they don't lead Sun or Trick Room, then it kind of puts you in an awkward spot. But this guy, he kind of has to because that's his only team comp. So yeah. I'm fine with this. Also, is the Elgato too quiet? I think it is. I'll probably put background music if it's too quiet. Whatever. It's all good. If it was like right there, I still could have heard it, so I think it'll be fine. So this guy has to calculate the exact probability of him losing the game, which is 100%. So yeah, that's fine. Damn, this guy's gonna time out or something. 6. Okay. Let's do it. All right. Let's see what he has. Oh, perfect. This is literally the perfect lead for us. The only thing that could go wrong is Sleep Powder and a Butterfree. Although, if I'm going to be honest, I don't think he's doing that. I think he's G-Maxing Venusaur here, to be honest. So I just Rain Dance turn 1. Pretty unbeatable for him. I think I want to Airstream here, but at the same time, I think I want to Befuddle just for the chance to Sleep turn 1. I know he could Sleep Powder because he is naturally faster than Butterfree, but I feel like this is just a safer play. Especially if he G-Maxes, but he's not. So if he Sleep Powders Butterfree, that's kind of a taste my own medicine, if I'm going to be honest. But even then, I don't think he can OHKO me with Torkoal in Rain. So Butterfree will be getting the Chonk in here. Begin the Chonk. Like I said, worst case... Actually, don't they run Modest? I think most Venusaur are running Modest now, so I think I can be faster because I am timid. But let's see. I'm going to get the Rain Dance off. Beautiful. Actually beautiful. And I am faster. Perfect. So this is going to really hurt the Venu. I don't think it'll kill by any chance. But if I roll Sleep here, I just win the game. Because you can sleep grass types with this. So I poison the Torkoal. That's not a big deal. What do I do to the Venusaur? I do... Okay. So he Weather Ball. So he's not doing anything. The only problem with that is I rolled Poison. Because like I said, Poison is the worst case scenario. Plus Butterfree's going to drop here. But I am fine with that because the Rain is up right now. Which means I have... He has no matchup against me right now. Because he's stuck in the Rain versus... a potential Gengar coming in here, but... And the problem now is I didn't roll any status, so Hex isn't going to be doing any type of damage. But the one thing I can do here, I think, is since I know the Butterfree is faster, I can Expanding Force the Venusaur for some damage, and then I can just OHKO the Torkoal with Hex. I'm fine with this play. I don't think Torkoal is going to switch out here. Weather Ball is interesting. I don't know if I agree with that, though. Nothing is more satisfying than seeing Torkoal Venu in the Rain, by the way. So Venusaur is pretty low. Torkoal is poisoned. I don't think I died at anything from... the only problem here... I don't really see a problem, actually. This should be fine. Because our thing is max speed. He does switch out Torque. That's fine. Goes into Snarl. I don't know if I agree with that. But that's not a bad play because I am... What's it called? I am Specs. So we're going to get to this. How much does this do? Alright, that picks up the KO. Beautiful. Alright. Now the only problem is Taunt. Taunt Grim would be kind of annoying because he's going right back out into the Torkoal here, I assume. That Hex did a ton. Oh my god. That's a 65 base power move. Is he eject button? Leftovers. Alright. So he's probably going to Taunt here, but I am faster because Meowstic is max speed and it naturally outspeeds Grimmsnarl. So I feel safe doing... Oh, it goes into Dragalge. I don't know if I agree with that. He probably is weakness policy on this thing. So what I am going to do here is I'm going to Rain Dance to cover for the Torkoal coming back in. And I'm going to switch out into Whimsicott. Actually, he could Sludge Wave, right? No, he's leftovers. He's not weakness policy. Yeah, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to hex the nothing because I need Whimsicott in. So I like this play a lot. He shouldn't be sludge bombing Gengar anyways, so I like this. So Gengar's going to come back. It is the fastest thing on the field, so we don't know if he switches out yet. This should be Dragalge? I'd be surprised if it was Grimmsnarl. That's all I'll say. Yeah. Dragalge. Cool. That's 2 Dynamax Dragalges in the same game. Or same video. Fakes out that thing. That's actually fine. Because I just clicked Rain Dance and he didn't switch. He's gonna Phantasm. That's pretty bad. The only positive is that we live it. And that we can reset our Gengar. Because Gengar doesn't get to come back in here, obviously. We're going to switch out on our eject button. Ideally, we could have Trickarooed or Switcherooed it, but it's not the end of the world. Going back on to Gengar here, and I think Shadow Ball will be doing a decent amount of damage to the big thing. Because we are specs, like I said. And that's the thing, you should usually be running both moves. So he's ran Fake Out so far. That's the only thing we know. And Grimmsnarl is just going to be a general nuisance if it starts clicking stuff like, I don't know. Do I Dazzling Gleam here, though? What's his last mon? It's a Torkoal. Alright, so I need Gengar alive to win this game, is what I'm learning. So I think I need to go like this. I need to Expanding Force the Dragalge. And I think I just Shadow Ball. No, I have to switch back out, right? This is a pin, because I need Whimsicott and Gengar alive. But I can't have neither of them on the field this turn. So what I think I can do here is I really like the Expanding Force play, except for the fact that he's weakness policy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this out. No, I'm running out of time. I'm just going to Expanding Force and Shadow Ball, I guess. I think that's the only play I can make at this point. Yep, there's the Expanding Force. This is very little. He's probably policy, honestly. He's not policy. Interesting. So we're going to have to Shadow Ball. Do a little bit. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, this game's over. So that was an interesting early game because he was Weather Ball Venu and I didn't roll any good status. And that's the thing. It's like, what's it called? The also I'm Cassive. I forgot about that. I think I still die though. Yeah, Dragalge Strunk. That's the thing. Butterfree is super like hard to play around and play with. Because if your opponent's whole team gets slept, there's nothing you can do. You just lose. But if their whole team gets poisoned, there's nothing you can do because you effectively just wasted your Dynamax. So I think we're gonna play one more. The heart of the cards wasn't in our favor this game, or we've been live for about. We've been recording. Yeah, this might be the last game. I hate to end on a loss, but it's okay. I'm just gonna BM and Stun Spore the Dragalge. I think that's how I win anyways. Is Darkest Lariat and get full parried. Because that's the thing. I needed to Stun Spore Hex in order to win the game, right? Yeah, I lose. Actually, maybe not if he just gets full parried a bunch of times. Potentially. But there is no full paras in sight. So that would be the game. Alright, that's going to wrap up the video. I know my rank is pretty bad, but it's okay. The only problem with this team is, like I said, Butterfree is super hard to predict, both with and against. So, thank you all for coming out. Smash the like button. Join the Discord. Follow me on Twitch, all that stuff. If you guys really want to, you can answer the question of the day, which is, what is your favorite status condition? So, with that being said, I will see you all later. Peace.